Did you know that nearly 1 in 3 Americans have no retirement savings at all? That's right, almost 30% of people are heading into their later years with little to no money put aside. But it doesn't have to be this way. Retiring early is possible, and it's not just for the ultra-wealthy or those with big salaries. By making a few simple, frugal changes to your lifestyle, you can take control of your financial future and retire years before the average person. In this video, I'm going to share the exact strategies that helped me retire early, and how they can help you do the same. We're talking about practical, easy-to-follow tips that go beyond the usual advice. Forget complicated budgeting or extreme sacrifices. These are simple, real-life habits that anyone can apply. Ready to start your journey to financial freedom? Let's dive in. Chapter 1. The Power of the Number Spend Weekend Challenge. One of the most effective ways to start living frugally is by committing to a no-spend weekend. Imagine spending an entire weekend without opening your wallet. It might sound tough, but trust me, it's incredibly rewarding. According to a study by Consumer Reports, 63% of people say they overspend on weekends. The no-spend weekend helps you reset your spending habits. It encourages you to be resourceful and discover free activities, like hiking, reading, or hosting a potluck with friends. By doing this challenge once a month, you could save hundreds each year without missing out on anything. A bonus? You'll also discover how many things you can do for fun without spending money at all. Try it once, and you'll see just how easy it is to disconnect from consumer culture. Remember, the goal isn't to deprive yourself but to embrace the freedom of living with less. Chapter 2. Frugal Tech Hacks. Use what you already have. Technology can be both a blessing and a curse when it comes to spending money. We often feel pressure to upgrade our gadgets every year. But what if I told you that using what you already own could save you a lot of cash? For example, a recent study by Deloitte found that the average American spends around $1,000 annually on tech gadgets. Instead of constantly upgrading, consider maximizing the value of what you already own. Did you know that you can turn an old smartphone into a fully functional security camera? Or repurpose your old tablet into a home dashboard for controlling smart devices? The possibilities are endless when you start thinking creatively. There are even apps like Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist where you can sell or trade in unused tech for cash or better gear. This frugal tech mindset not only saves money but also reduces waste. It's about using what you've got to its full potential. Chapter 3. The Anti-Subscription Lifestyle. Break free from the monthly bills. In today's world, it's easy to accumulate monthly subscriptions. But did you know that the average American household spends over $200 per month on subscription services? From Netflix to Spotify to meal kits, it all adds up. One simple strategy is to cancel subscriptions you rarely use. If you're not watching Netflix as much, it might be time to pause it for a couple of months. Alternatively, consider sharing accounts with family or friends to cut costs. Free services like YouTube, public libraries, or local community events are great alternatives. By minimizing unnecessary subscriptions, you can free up money that could go into your retirement fund or emergency savings. And don't forget to check if you're being charged for services you forgot about. It's time to take back control of those little monthly expenses. Don't forget to subscribe for more frugal tips to help you retire early. Chapter 4. DIY Magic. How I make my own gifts and household items. We often buy gifts and household items out of habit, but many of them can be made at home for a fraction of the cost. Making your own gifts is not only frugal but also meaningful. Think about it. A handmade candle or a knitted scarf can carry more sentimental value than a store-bought gift. In fact, a survey by The Knot found that couples spend an average of $30 per gift exchange during the holidays. Imagine cutting that cost by half. Another area to save is household cleaning supplies. Many commercial cleaners are loaded with chemicals and can be expensive. But did you know that a simple mixture of baking soda, vinegar, and lemon can clean almost anything? By making your own products, you save money and can choose eco-friendly, non-toxic options. DIY can be fun, and the satisfaction of creating something yourself is priceless. Chapter 5. The Joy of Meal Prepping. Without the overwhelm, meal prepping is often seen as a time-consuming, overwhelming task. But when done right, it's a game-changer for your wallet and health. According to Healthline, meal prepping can save you over $1,500 a year by reducing takeout expenses. Here's the trick: start small. Begin by prepping just 1 or 2 meals a week, and gradually build up from there. Batch cooking large portions of soup, grains, or veggies means you'll have leftovers for days, which reduces food waste. And you can switch things up by turning yesterday's dinner into today's lunch. By planning meals ahead, you avoid last-minute temptations like fast food. Plus, meal prepping saves time during the week, making it easier to stick to your frugal habits. Remember, frugality doesn't mean eating bland or boring meals. With some simple seasoning and variety, you'll enjoy flavorful, budget-friendly meals every day. Chapter 6. The Art of Saying No to Instant Gratification. One of the most powerful skills in achieving frugal living is the ability to delay gratification. In The Psychology of Money, author Morgan Housel explains that wealth is built through patience, not impulsive decisions. When you master saying no to instant gratification, you're able to focus on long-term goals like early retirement. It's tempting to buy that new gadget or take a spontaneous trip, but every small purchase adds up. For example, if you're used to buying a $5 coffee every day, that's $1,825 a year. Instead, think about how much that could add to your retirement fund or help pay down debt. It's not about saying no to everything, but about being mindful of when it's truly necessary to spend. Once you start practicing delayed gratification, you'll feel more in control of your finances. And with time, this simple habit will help you achieve your dream of retiring early. If you found these tips helpful, make sure to subscribe for more strategies that will help you retire early and live the life you want. By incorporating these 6 unique strategies into your life, you'll begin to notice the difference in your bank account and your mindset. Frugal living isn't about deprivation, it's about making smarter, more intentional choices. Start small, and watch as these habits compound into long-term financial success. The key to retiring early is in your hands, you just need to take that first step.